Horizon Jazz Home UX, and this is Ruining World War II with Bad Translations by the channel Star Harv. I took Wikipedia's timeline of World War II and ran it through Google Translate using languages with the worst translations quality. Holy shit! This is some awesome concept, isn't it? I don't know which languages are the worst to translate, but yeah, I guess this is gonna be really wacky. I'm feeling like Google Translate was really bad at the start. Nowadays, it's like good enough. So it's gonna be wacky, but not that wacky. But who knows? Maybe just certain right combination of words could make it completely hilarious. So that's what it's fun. Remember, people, if you like my reaction, don't forget to subscribe. So I know which type of videos to react to more. I love history, as you already know, and I guess it's like doing something with the history. So yeah, obviously it's gonna be fun. And whatever limited knowledge I have about history after reacting all these things, we'll see if I have any knowledge about this. So let's watch it.
Year's timeline of World War II and ran it through Google Translate using languages with the worst translation quality. This is the result. September 1st, German forces attack Polish forces at Danger Sea in the Baltic, but the attack failed. In Poland, the army was unable to attack several targets at once, including the village of Wiruto. The state of Israel fell to Germany. The Sino-Japanese War of 1894 to 1895 was a 3-year war between the People's Republic of China and the government of Japan. Denmark, Estonia, Finland, Latvia, Norway, Romania, and Sweden soon declared their independence. They were already independent, they just wanted to let you know. The Swiss parliament ordered the army to close the schools. Why? The next day,
Is that real?
the British and the French governments sent...
I seriously don't know if that's real or just bad translation. Like, could be something like, I don't know, because of war. How can you translate something that is not that and translate it to something like, oh, they are ordered to close the schools?
Him to Germany. Day 3. At 3
Who's
in the
him?
morning, Neville
Terminator?
Henderson, the British ambassador to Berlin, decided to go to Germany. He wasn't there before. He just decided, you know what, this might be the right
Why
time.
would he live there?
A few
He was in
hours
Britain
after
or something.
the start of the British war in Athens, parentheses Germany, Canada flew to Glasgow, 400
Damn.
kilometers from Ireland,
Whole
in
Canada.
Montreal. What? The Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe announced the independence of Europe.
Wait a minute, it says Shinzo Abe?
September 8th, President
Wait a minute, does it say Shinzo Abe? I guess it could have been something like, oh, the Japanese prime minister or whatever of the current time. It just read the current time, so it just translated to Shinzo Abe, which was probably at the time, I don't know, when he did Google Translate. I'm pretty sure it's not right now because I'm pretty sure he was shot or something, right? It's kind of like weird in today's world. It was just like, I don't know, very recently, a few months ago or something, it was in the news in Japan, he was shot, like, what the fuck?
Roosevelt was impeached. Countries with low capacity increase military spending. The number of US troops in Korea will increase. September 13, a large asteroid explodes near Casablanca. 125 passengers were lost in Mauritania. Karl Donitz lifted the military ban on radio attacks on Allied small ships. September 26, the Luftwaffe conquered...
The radio attacks is like probably radio waves attack or something, jamming of the whatever radio or something.
Scotland. October 20th, the Ghost War. French soldiers live in trenches and tunnels along the Maginot Line. November 1st, Germany occupied most of Poland, including Danzig and the Soviet Union. Poland invaded Ukraine and eastern Belarus. Even though they've just been occupied, they're still striking back. I can respect that. The 17th of November, the IRA attacked London. December 31st, German propaganda minister Joseph Goebbels reports the events of 1939 on Nazi radio. This year has been tough. You have to be ready. You listen to Nazi radio at all? January. Eat salami and bravely declare war on Finland. All Soviet forces were destroyed, many of them armed. On the 15th of February, my wife was captured by the Soviet army. My wife? March 11th, British food. March.
I don't know why it's so good, right? Entire Soviet army was conquered or whatever. Some of them were armed. Like, yeah, this feels about right.
Day 13. Wang Jingwei runs a robot empire in Nanjing, elephant and turned into a pillow. Okay. Also on day 30, British spy planes target Soviet targets in Pike's Supply.
He runs
Sydney
a company
Cop-
called Umbrella
high-quality
called Russell.
holograms available. They had to sneak a little advert in there. May 13th, he founded London in Belgium. People pray and cry, yes. June 4th, we will never stop fighting on Earth, said Winston Churchill.
Instead
in
of the
space,
moon.
maybe. June 20th, the French love Italian clothes. They do. And then on June 24th, just French and Italian clothes. June 28th, General de Gaulle is recognised as the leader of the British government. July 4th, Italy won the silver medal. Well done.
Other was recognized by British government because he fled obviously France and they were working in the background, right, fighting resistance in the background somewhere when being in Britain. So I guess it was like by, but they just removed that.
August, when the war between Germany and fascism began, immigrants live in their underwear in Luxembourg. August 11th
Makes
to the
sense.
15th, Battle of Tagankan in Somalia during the British invasion of Italy. You cannot visit the British royal family, and don't you dare try. August 22nd, German guns captured Dover and lay siege to the sea.
So yeah, automated guns.
Can't believe this has happened. The guns themselves.
Yeah,
actually did.
put whole new meaning to automatic
The
guns.
31st of August, British soldiers attack planes. A London factory was crashed into the radar. I can't believe this. Also, August 31st, 2 tall ships landed on the shores of Belgium. Cher is sick. Oh no! How could this happen? September 2nd,
She is sick.
destruction of rocks. My aunt bought me a plane for 50 cents. What?
Damn.
He prevented Hitler from invading Britain.
Who the fuck is this
15th,
he? The mystery
Mussolini
man.
and his allies decided against Greece. Also, October 16th, Project America's debut album. He was in Central Africa after
Project
fighting
America.
in Great Britain and France during...
Project was a debut album. Yeah, but America is a project, let's be honest. And I guess their whole attempt for this many centuries was just built to the build anticipation of a sick album they're gonna release one day.
The Christmas War. 14th of November, the magic of the night is in full swing in Coventry as the city centre is completely destroyed. Day 15, the Soviet Union joins the Big Three. British thieves, surrounded by rubbish, break into a shop in Warsaw. What? December 29th, German troops attack London. Church of Santa Maria Pauli. Who? Hey, Pauli! What the fucking gabagool? January 2nd, England won. GG. I am working. Some people are sent to help Germany and Greece in World War II.
Damn.
Joins
Why, who?
Pablo in Yugoslavia. The shaft is ready. The shaft is ready, honey. X. April 12th, leave Yugoslavia and Belgrade. Pepe
There's a
defeats the
command.
German Republic in the war.
Damn,
Sad
Pepe.
news. The British troops in Africa broke up. April 27th, Athens falls to Germany. Helen agreed. Day 30, after weight loss, Vizier Rommel ordered a halt on the attack of Tobruk. Stop scanning immediately.
What the fuck? After weight loss, Vizier Rommel ordered a halt to the attacks of Tobruk. I was gonna attack Tobruk or whatever, but look at me, I look good now. I lost a few pounds here and there. I look good in a dress.
Vizier Rommel ordered a halt on the attack of Tobruk. Stop scanning immediately. I got some new updates on he.
What
June
the-
1st. He led an army to Crete and established a kingdom there.
Who the
He
fuck
has
is
a
he?
British uniform. He law. June 20th, the United States...
This is not bad translate. This is like decoding classified information translate. Because there's a he in World War II. We all know there was a he. And I guess he's getting exposed here.
Air Force is known as the United States Air Force. Thanks for the update. June 22nd, Germany launches Operation Barbarossa 3. Third time lucky. June 25th, Soviet forces bombed Helsinki. Finland declared war on Finland and the Soviet Union.
Seems about right.
They've had enough. July 5th, the British government discussed the possibility of an alliance with Nazi Germany. Excuse me, what? August 22nd, German troops attack Leningrad. Cleaning will continue. October 1st, chaos at Hogwarts.
No,
In
it doesn't
Vilnius.
say that.
You know, what was going on at Hogwarts during World War II?
How does translate leads to Hogwarts? Come on, man. What translation led to Hogwarts? What is happening?
November 24th, the United States asked France not to sign the binding treaty, undoubtedly. Battle of Moscow, German forces surrendered near Moscow in East Africa. December 3rd, when we lift up and support women, we must not ignore women. Thank you. The 7th of December, Japan attacks the port of Baka and declares war on the United States. The 9th of December, China declared war on Japan.
Yeah, I like how some of them are like pedantically similar and same, right? When we support women, we shouldn't ignore women. Like that's what basically we're talking about. Yeah, unless we are watching football, at that point we're gonna just it will become a white noise, I guess. Yeah, when it's sports is on TV, all it becomes white noise. Everything's ignored.
Regardless of the war, China also declared war on Germany and Italy. Australia declared war on Japan. South Africa declared war on Japan. Japan declared war on Japan. Japan just wanted
Seems
it
about
all.
right.
So, you know what? Me too.
Kamikaze yourself.
December 15th, 2 British ships are attacked by Italian pirates. January 7th, after the Germans had advanced 150 miles to Moscow, the Soviets began to winter. Barbarossa is a failed opera. January 28th.
I don't know why Soviets began to winter if it's like some sick ass burn for some reason. I don't know why. It's just like Barbarossa is a failed opera. I just imagine some flamboyant dancers just like, oh, these are this is opera. Like dancers just failing at opera, trying to do opera, but they're like Bolshevik something. But not Bolshevik. What is that called? The dancer from Moscow. I forgot that name. What was that name? Oh, Bolshoi. I don't know. Bolshoi.
Brazil breaks diplomatic relations with the most important countries. Refuses to elaborate further. February 9th. This is the first time that the US military leaders have met for a military plan. I have no idea what they were doing before that. They were just winging it. March 17th. England is a country of electricity. It has no coal or natural gas plants. It's just a country that makes electricity naturally. April.
Play X-Files music. Like, what? England is a country of electricity. It has no coal, natural gas plants. Go figure. Like, just X-Files music plays in the background. How the fuck is electricity coming?
No coal or natural gas plants. It's just a country that makes electricity naturally. April 5th. Cologne's Air Force exploded. It just did that. It just did it. Day 18, Dr. Doolittle arrived in Nagoya, Tokyo. Make your daily commute more comfortable. Why is this giving me like life advice now? Yeah. Also, the one below it, the sun is stronger at night. Now, I'm not sure it is, but I'll trust you on this one.
No, it is, because sun doesn't have to look at us shithead, I guess. But it depends in which hemisphere, in which time, in which countries, right? If the sun is not looking at you, sun is much stronger.
April 29th, put the gun down and go. See Norwich and York. Turn
Look
off
at the
the
beauty.
laser. Adolf Hitler
Stop
invited
fighting.
Benito Mussolini and Galeazzo Ciano to the Salzburg Congress. It's a small thing, but try not to go to court and look like Hitler. What?
This
If you're gonna
can't
go
be
to
it.
court, at least try not to look like Hitler. Italy sent troops to the east. Hitler won, and Mussolini agreed to send 7 more troops than he had promised.
Just missing 7.
7 more. The strongest Italian division. It's just 7 blokes. Ronaldo was ready to play again. The 16th of May, when Adolf Hitler protesting against the kissing ban, Paul removed his leg. What is going on over in Germany? Who's Paul? Why has he just got a removable
Who the fuck is
leg?
Paul?
July 2nd, church planting is an inside job. That's my good.
See, something I've noticed just now that I'm really buffering every time I hear this and processing it, taking me a second. Then I realized, like, wait a minute, this is supposed to be absurd. Because when I think of absurd facts, like, what the fuck, what was that? And just try to process it. It takes a second and two before, like, this is supposed to be absurd. This is gibberish, supposed to be gibberish.
Conspiracy theory. Oh no, August 3rd, soldiers and ships destroyed the Kingdom of Malta. So August 15th, Al-Qaeda operation in Malta. What is going on in Malta? Okay, because it's been destroyed and now Al-Qaeda here. August 31st, General Luxemburg's military actions in early 1942 were laughable. September 18th, Germany wins the Battle of Stalingrad. In the evening, Volga's enemies began to receive guests. The 28th of September,
Receive
Guinea
guests.
invades Japan.
Begin to receive guests. Like there is no control with anyone. It's just the event has started or something like receive guest.
Eagle Commander, parentheses, medical illness, was transferred to the United States Air Force. Hitler summoned the whole
why is that
country
ominous?
and announced an attack on Stalingrad. Didn't they just win it? They just won, and he's like, you know what, we're going back in. October 31st, the British
Second
entered the
take.
lake west of El Alamein. Comrade Rommel raises his hand. He's telling. November 11th, he led an army from
started
Alexandria
dance.
to Marathas. A public auction has been announced. It's not over yet. The 12th.
Yeah.
The 17th of
Damn,
November,
it's still
Japanese troops sent aid to New Guinea. America is mad to lose. November 22nd, Battle of Stalingrad. So they're back in there again. German forces attack Stalingrad. The Soviet offense seemed hopeless. Emperor Friedrich Ball, also known as Adolf Hitler, sometimes he's known as that, was surrounded by the German 6th Army. The Soviet Union took protection of Karachi from Germany, west of Stalingrad. Well, what? 26th of November, battle between American and Australian forces in Brisbane. This is war.
That's it. Yes, it's war.
See News
Feels like
London.
war about
We
something.
invite you
This
to
is
take
war.
out your weapons and return to enemy territory. That's the end of C News. January 16th, Iraq has declared war on migrants detained for 2 days in Berlin. January, question 28.
How dare they are detained for 2 days? They are just checking resources and we declare war on them. Like we are detained when we have no choice. No, we declare war on you. Taking resources from someone like Germany.
My favorite day of the month. Germany's new driving law. Is this a time for a new driving law? Okay, you've just lost the Battle of Stalingrad and now you're getting new driving laws. Saturday in February, doesn't say which one. 2 days after the release of the American shoe quantity. February 18th, German propaganda minister Faith Joseph Goebbels, he changed his name, declared war on his allies in a speech at an organization in Berlin. He is a member of the anti-fascist youth group Rosa Branca. I don't think he is. Hello. Why does it just say hello? Hello. March 20th, Mongolian forces enter Tunisia and attack the governor. April 18th, kill them before they reach your base in Germany through Tunisia. It's the voices in my head.
Direct
May
command.
9th, Japan.
Some of these are direct command. It's like hidden messages or something. Yeah, I know you translated this in 2023, and I have some messages for you hidden in there.
Kills the wicked for 3 days. Like witches and stuff. June 13th, the USA is broken. July 5th, sign the oil deal with Greece. Just do it. Get it out of the way. July 12th, Japan won a great victory in the Colombian War. The Battle of Kursk is the largest naval battle in human history. The ancient temple. September the 15th, Chiang Kai-shek meets US Governor Steve Wells. He applied to become a member of the Communist Party. Did Chiang Kai-shek do that? Because I don't think he did. October 14th, 11 ambassadors and several soldiers were killed. The goal is to kill them all and get out the door, but the blood started flowing and the neighbor fell asleep. November 20th, the coloring process begins. USS Tarawa attacked the Gilbert Islands and was
So I guess the whole goal was to annoy the neighbor. His neighbor fell asleep. Yeah, I guess, and our shoes get dirty because of all the blood. We'll stop.
attacked by the Japanese. For Star Wars, December 12th, Ari Rommel, the first leader of the EU. January 22nd, Great Britain attempts to break the position in southern Italy, and American General John B. Operations begins at Antioch, Italy, under the command of Luke. But I can't go to the beach. 23rd of January, Publius' son was killed by Publius Sano, the destroyer of Britain. 27th of January, after 8,372 days, which if you want to know is over 22 years, the siege of Leningrad ends and the Soviet Union withdraws from Germany.
After 22 years, I think after 10 years, there would be no Leningrad. I feel like 10 years like that's just, 22 years, like, are there like those cartoons, as soon as they destroy things, they just basically built up again?
March 26th, Use gravity to destroy Soviet defenses against Stratkovic.
I mean,
April 4th, Lost Ball boss Charles collects it all. April 10th, Soviet troops enter Ukraine. I'm going to Odessa. Don't know where you guys are going. That's where I'm going. May 8th, D-Day 5.6 special
the same
day.
thing Putin said.
June 7th, England runs out of pork. June 25th,
That's a disaster.
the result of the battle between Finnish and Soviet troops was surprising. The greatest battle in Scottish history. July 13th, Lithuanian Soviet forces attack Sanmir Lviv. Semi-finals, match 1, Brazil versus Italy. The 17th of July, Marshal Rommel died in a traffic accident in France. On the 20th of July, Rommel was captured. So I don't know what happened there. August 8th,
I guess the
Show
dead body.
Hitler Blast. It's his Pokemon move. The body as released and spit out. Divorce will not be declared for the benefit of the family. August 19th, the French Revolution begins in Paris. The meeting is attended by Julia Ruth, the Prime Minister of Estonia. He summoned the Estonian army to destroy the Soviet Empire.
Damn.
Peace in Germany. September 6th.
That's how strong his whole aura is, right? He can just ask for any small country's army to destroy Soviet Union and be successful.
Option to have the new black loads and bullet. Anybody want some new black loads? And then this, thebearertoday.com.
Yeah,
This is like Somaliland. September 30th, return to Canada. Hitler decided to open the door. That's all that happened. British troops arrive in Athens when Field Marshal Rommel suspects terrorism. He took care of his family and had a big funeral. How's he doing all this after he died, by the way? November 8th, V2 bombings of the UK continue. After several Nubian rescue missions, the German battleship Tirpitz lands in Tromsby. What's a Nubian rescue mission? 26th of November, war begins in Italy, even in the rain.
Not in the rain.
Like before, it was like, if it's raining, let's call it off. December 24th.
I mean, knowing how Italian tanks were, I guess that's like, yeah, I think it might be true. Oh my god, it's raining, it will catch rust, let's just go home.
American troops arrive in the Ardennes. The Belgian ship Leopold goes to the French coast. More than 800 people die, most of them American veterans. I killed a man. Ellipsis.
This is a confession. This is a confession.
Why is this Wikipedia had like an admission of guilt?
I think the guy who's writing this just had a sudden meltdown because he couldn't take it any longer. He just confessed on the Wikipedia, which has nothing to do with World War II.
Like leaving like comments, like hello, and I killed a man. I killed a man in the Ardennes. Never forget. January 11th, first dinner on the Lido Road, on the Whitehall Road connecting India and China in northern Myanmar. It's the first ever dinner. On April 14th, British forces captured the Lower Triangle in the Operation Black Cock. The country is known for its low-cost economy. What is Operation Black Cock? It's a real thing. It's a real thing. I can't believe it. I didn't know about this. January 20th, the Red Army
Black
enters
Rooster
the
would have
east.
been better,
As the
man.
Germans continued to withdraw, Franklin Roosevelt became the 4th president of the United States and Harry Truman the 2nd. I don't know how that works. 29th of March, the Red Army enters Austria. Confederate troops remain in Frankfurt. Germans go to high school. The 31st of March, Emperor Eisenhower surrenders to Germany. They were just about to win. They were like, can't be bothered anymore. I'm leaving.
Emperor
April
Eisenhower.
20th, 1945, Hitler's 56th birthday in Berlin. Hate.
Not gonna lie, that's a sick name, though, right? Eisenhower, Emperor Eisenhower, like, damn. It's like Heisenberg from Breaking Bad. That's like some sick name.
Worthlessness. 21st of April, Hitler orders SS leader Felix Steiner to attack and destroy the Russian army. Steiner's army is not, without command, no class, no talent. Hermann Göring goes to Teutoburg and calls himself Hitler. 25th of April.
I like how this just turns into from reporting news to commentary. Commentary and basically slamming somebody and then suddenly confessions. It's just, hello, this is ridiculous. It's like, that army has no class. Like, are you really giving your opinion right now?
White Day. Happy White Day, everyone. 27th of April. The German national team will face Finland and Norway in the final. The 29th of April, when the title was awarded, he left Germany, married Eva Braun, and moved to Belgium. That's what really happened to Hitler. He's in Belgium. Day 30th, the witch's name and castle disappeared. The last words he wrote before he died. Joseph Goebbels is said to be the boss of the rich. May 4th, Karl Donitz orders all of his ships to stop sailing to Mongolia. We need to stop, especially since it's landlocked. We can't.
Karl Donitz, it's like, regardless of his command, people they just sail to Mongolia because there was some beef or something. They're like, oh, that just had too much now. I'm ordering you all to stop attacking Mongolia.
We'll get there anyway. 21st of May, SS leader Heinrich Himmler joins the army. You're a bit late. He was captured by Anglo-Soviet forces while attempting to climb Freedom Rock. On the 24th of the Potsdam Conference, Truman gave the USA nuclear weapons. British and American soldiers shot them. Is that a good idea? Should you be doing this? August 15th, Emperor Hirohito announces the surrender of Japan. And then the next day, Emperor Hirohito orders the Japanese soldiers to open fire. The 12th of September, Prime Minister Shinzo Abe sat down, Japanese domain.
I was more than a willing participant. I was indispensable.
This is what happened to the people in the Nuremberg trials. Donetsk started in 1956. Francisco, dead. Film, death. Punk, released in 1957. Goring, he's dead. Hayes, 1987, Lessons in Life and Death. Yodel, Mountains. Kate Brenner, Hell. Fire, death. Nerf, founded in 1944. Radar, an introduction to the 1950s. Ribbentrop, to hell with it.
I think Ribbentrop, to hell with it. Some of this feels accurate, isn't it? I feel like there's like guidelines, right? Like, give guidelines and some truth in just few words.
Rosenberg, he's dead. Jekyll, he's dead.
Everyone's dead.
Sabu, dead.
Oh, that's it? By the end, it just becomes some kind of a like, okay, let's just wrap this up in just few words. Ribbentrop, I guess some Finnish or some, I don't know, some people just wrote that, oh, he just completely bad. Oh, God, this was so good. Some of them felt accurate, some of them was too ridiculous, and yeah. I don't know, I was expecting even more weird and absurd translation, but of course, like, that would be like fabricated, right? This feels like about right. I don't know why Shinzo Abe was appearing here, but I guess the translation would have been just like current prime minister, just translated it. Like, who is the current or something? I guess, and Wikipedia is kind of slow. So I guess it's translated to previous prime minister or something. But yeah, some of them were just too hilarious, right? Like Hitler opening the door. I guess he was just depressed in his room for months and out or something. Yeah. Alright, well, that was ruining World War II with bad. I guess this is his thing, right? He has more like breaking the Cold War with bad translation. He just does that, right? Bad translation. This is really good. Alright, if you like my reaction, don't forget to subscribe. And if you want me to do more of this from this channel, I guess comment down. Yeah, I'll see you next time.